know, it's not about just donating and giving out money to people. It's now about equipping people with the knowledge and the equipment to be able to take themselves from poverty to financial independence to prosperity. And that's the whole um, thought behind getting J DEROBIE his own studio, so that when he wakes up in the morning, he can record, so that he goes from just being an artist who's signed and working with Empower to being an artist who can call people in his hood to also come and use his studio and record. And maybe in the next few months, he would have his own artist. Yeah. So I don't have a record label. People think I have a record label. Empower Africa is not a record label. Empower Africa is two things. On one side is a foundation. That's why we give grants to singers, producers, and when a grant is a grant, it's non-recoupable. We give grants, we give training, business training, recording training, songwriting training to young African creative entrepreneurs across the world. Because me, I one way or the other, I employ at least 50 people. Just me. Minimum 50 people where they employ. So imagine if we have more creative entrepreneurs. You'd have more jobs created for people. So that's what Empower Foundation does. And by the way, we are trying to raise 6 million. So you need to put it in your sound, in your writing, that right now, between November and now, I've personally spent $1.2 million on grants to African creatives from 11 African countries. Personal capacity, So right now we're trying to raise 6 million to make sure that for the next 6 years, this program continues for the next 6 years. And one thing you find shocking is by funding one video, it touches 10 people because the artist is one, the video director, the makeup artist, the stylist, the producer, the engineer, the guy who creates the graphics, who does the animation, and he goes down to 10 people from funding one. And on the other side, Empower Africa is a label services. We give label services to independent artists. So for instance, you're an independent artist, you don't have a label, and you come to us and we say, okay, you know what, we'll help you distribute your music, get it everywhere in the world. We'll help you market your music. We'll help you A&R your music. We'll help you make sure that as you're putting music, you can monetize. And what we get in return is we're your partners and we take 20%. And just like every business has investors, we're able to provide funding because we're in the best position to provide funding. A bank will not be able to give a loan to an artist because they don't even understand how the artist will make money. But me, you can ask Amir Debra. He has known me since when my name was Eazi Nakamura. And I've moved from there to now. So I'm probably one of the best experienced people in the industry to be able to give loans to entertainers because I know the metrics to look out for. So that's what we do at Empower Label Services. We don't sign anybody. We don't take their content. Their content, their masters belongs to them. We just help them monetize across board and we take 20%. That's all. Oh, don't, it wasn't supposed to be a challenge, but I was just there. I was listening to the song and I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, yo, this song is dope. And I was showing her the dance and she's like, I can't dance. I'm like, okay, let's put it online and see who's the best dancer. And then the thing just, it just went viral. But Don't is my new song. I dropped it on Friday last week with Simi. And yeah, that's my new single. And more, I'm not releasing any album this year. I'm releasing more singles. And of course, I have Dirty Rave on 27th of December. I'm actually setting up a creative hub somewhere in Accra where people can go record, people can go make videos, people can go express their creativity, people can go watch concerts, everything. And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most right now.